subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest updates. Hurricane Grace is nearing the Yucatan Peninsula tonight and could even get stronger before it comes ashore. Either way, we're looking at a significant hurricane approaching the Yucatan Peninsula. Impacts are being felt right now in a place like Cozumel. With recon confirming 80-mile-per-hour winds, that's 130 km/h winds, that's what we've put it at, with a minimum central pressure of 988 millibars, also confirmed by recon. It's moving west at 18 miles per hour or 30 km/h, and it does have that CDPS rating of stage 4, as you can see up on the breakdown here. The overall threat being above significant, the biggest threat there being rainfall, up to 12 inches of rain over the Yucatan Peninsula. And that's all happening tonight. A stage 4 means that extensive damage is possible when this comes in. You can see the wind fields there, fairly small sized, mainly on the western side, but as you can see there, it's very close to Cancun. I wouldn't be surprised if impacts are arriving as we speak in Cancun. The current distance it is 81 miles or 131 kilometers from Cozumel, 107 miles or 171 kilometers from Cancun, 206 miles or 332 kilometers from Quito, 311 miles or 500 kilometers from Campeche, and 717 miles or 1154 kilometers from Casitas in Veracruz, I believe that area is in. And we do have hurricane warnings, hurricane watches, tropical storm warnings, and tropical storm watches in place. The current intensity estimates, the recon is confirming 80 miles per hour. That's what the National Hurricane Center and we've run with. SATCON is at 85, AMSU is at 90, and ADT is all the way down at 50 miles per hour. You can see the latest forecast cone coming in tonight and then re-strengthening to a hurricane as it comes into the mainland Mexico. Hurricane watch is now in effect for portions of Veracruz, by the way. Key messages, there is a Spanish version of this on hurricanes.gov. Please do read this. Those are vital to read in any tropical cyclone. If you're preparing in the eastern Yucatan Peninsula, northeastern I should say, your preparation should be done now. You have no more time. Hurricane force winds, probabilities, those chances are going up in a place like Cozumel. The sea surface temperatures from here on out, other than when it's over the Yucatan Peninsula, they'll generally be 29, even 30 degrees Celsius. In fact, most of the time it's in the Bay of Campeche, it'll be over 30 degrees Celsius waters. And that only will help its intensification after the Yucatan Peninsula. The H-Wharf there has it fairly strong going into the Yucatan Peninsula. I don't think it's going to be as strong as it depicts, but we could see a Category 1, perhaps Category 2 hurricane in the Bay of Campeche. Rainfall showing significant rainfall in Mexico, regardless of intensity, really. The models are fairly certain that this is around the landfall intensity that we're going to see around the Yucatan Peninsula. Then, as you'd expect, weakening will take place over land and then strengthening again. Wind shear will generally be around, below 20 knots. And sea surface temperatures, they're a bit jumpy there on the graphic, but they're very favorable when it is over water. And you can see the mid-level relative humidity only getting more favorable. The zoomed out sandwich imagery shows in the most recent frames some warming in the center of that convective burst, and you can see a new convective burst going, perhaps trying to wrap around the eye. And as we go to the water vapor imagery, you can see perhaps maybe some dry air intrusion on the southeastern side, but that core is very formidable, and it's really doing a fairly good job, it looks like, on satellite imagery, keeping that dry air out. So as of right now, a significant hurricane now getting near the Yucatan Peninsula.